woman was horrified to see visions of a murder scene in the attic. She also found a diary from the future, which detailed the entire killing process of the murderer. A week earlier, Olivia moved into a new house with her daughter Emma. Late at night, she heard a heavy thud upstairs. Following the sound to the attic, she unexpectedly discovered a wooden box. Inside, the items were neatly arranged, as if the owner had obsessive tendencies. In a corner, she found a diary, but the contents terrified her. The diary described a murder in detail. Olivia quickly threw the box into the trash bin. Just as she was about to return to the attic to continue tidying up, a sudden vision froze her in place. She rushed downstairs to check the trash, but her ex-husband Victor's call interrupted her. Emma had cut her hand on a kitchen knife while playing at his house. Although Olivia was upset, she was relieved that Emma was fine after getting stitches. Since the box's origin was unknown, she decided to let Emma stay with Victor for the time being. Back home, Olivia called her friend Carlos, and together they went into the attic again. When he opened the wooden box, Olivia suddenly saw a vision of an operating table in a room covered with dust cloths, identical to the murder scene described in the diary. Carlos found names and ages of several victims in the diary, but no information could be found online, as if it were just a prank. However, the details were too vivid. If not written from real experience, then the killer must have been deeply obsessed with murder. Even more chilling was a rough sketch of a woman that looked almost identical to Olivia, except for a scar on her forehead. Carlos suggested giving the diary to his teacher, Professor Miller, for handwriting analysis. At that moment, Emma came home early, unable to endure living with her father's new partner. To her discomfort, she found a strange man standing beside her mother. The next day, they met with Professor Miller. She determined that the diary's author was likely a woman around 40 years old. The writing revealed deep pain, as if she had been betrayed by someone very close. Moreover, her hand might have been injured, causing her to hold the pen differently, and the diary seemed to have been written recently. That night, after showering, Olivia stepped out of the bathroom and again saw the dark figure. Startled, she hit the doorframe, injuring her left forehead. Remembering the detail from the sketch, she rushed to the attic to check the diary, only to find its content updating in real time. The new entry described a man named Martin being tortured in the attic. Realizing that the sketch had accurately predicted her injury, Olivia made a bold guess. The killer might come from a parallel future. She also found a restaurant menu in the diary, and the same restaurant happened to exist in town. So Olivia and Carlos went to the restaurant to ask questions. When they met the owner's son, they froze. The boy was Martin, but he was still a child, while the diary described Martin as a 32-year-old man. Back home, Olivia was horrified to see Emma holding a pencil in a strange way while drawing. Panicked, she forcefully took the pencil away from her daughter. At that moment, Victor suddenly came to visit his daughter, bringing a gift. When Olivia saw it, she completely broke down. It was the same wooden box from the attic. She fainted on the spot.